Okay. I ate a gummy yesterday. I'm 72 years old. I thought I'd play it smart. It's like a 1-inch square gummy. And the guy at the store goes, well, just do a little bit. All right. So, and which is always smart when you're trying out a drug for the first time. I just ate a little off the corner at 10:15 in the morning. Waited till 11:50. Yeah, and you always wait at least an hour. Mushrooms, you might want to wait 2 hours, because everybody knows they're slow release. Away, coyotes. Anyway, so I waited an hour, and then I took a slightly larger piece, and I waited another hour. So 10:15, 11, 12:15, maybe 12:30, and then just felt nothing. So I took a piece probably equal to the last two, took that, but there's still gummy left. So I hadn't even done a whole gummy yet. And that was probably had to have been about 12:31. Well, I'm watching a movie. About 3 o'clock rolls around, and I feel like I'm going out of my mind. I feel like that a lot of times when I don't get out of the house anyway. So I was combining that. But what it was, I was that much time later, it was coming on me. Holy shit. And you don't know anything about these, and my wife's asleep. She naps in the afternoon, so can't ask her. So I decide, well, I'll just drive somewhere, try to come down. So I went to get gas, and my son called me on the way there, and that was a fiasco. Wow. Getting paranoid, crazy, over the top, don't know if I'm even saying the right words. And finally get off that conversation. Dizzy, I can't hardly even walk. So I'm thinking, so, there's nobody to ask. So your mind takes off. Well, maybe it's not the gummy. Maybe you're having a seizure. That's why all these people go to the hospital. And I don't blame them. I was close. I kept thinking, no, it's got to be the gummy. It's got to be the gummy. And so I come back from getting the gas, and I'm just peeking. And I go back to my room and think, shower. So I took a shower. I think that actually might have helped a little bit. Just trying to come down. This all started around 3 o'clock. And I kept thinking, it's got to wear off. It was horrible. And the thing is, so you don't know the length that it lasts. You don't know how strong these are. I don't know anything about them. That's why I was doing a little at a time, so I'd be smart. So the unknown, your mind can run with that unknown shit. And if I would do it again, it'd probably be smart, because then I'd know, this is going to last about an hour and a half. It's going to take about 2 hours to kick in. It's going to last about an hour and a half, 2 hours. You're not dying. You're not having a stroke. It will wear off. Now I would know all that. But as it is, at this moment, I will never eat another gummy again in my life. Marijuana turned on me like that back in it's like 74. I quit smoking pot. It's just like the gummies. I'd smoke pot, and I'm like, paranoia, masked paranoia. You don't know if you're speaking the right words. You got cotton mouth. Oh my God, I had cotton mouth the whole time. Cotton mouth. Oh, just horrible. I don't know. I guess if you're planning on doing gummies for the first time, do a little bit. Like I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if all 3 doses kicked in at the same time, or if the last one had all the medicine in it, or CBD. They were just CBD. Yeah, they were just CBD, by the way. So I kept telling myself that, they're not as strong as, God, the ones made out of real pot, the pot they have today, holy shit, I bet people do go to the hospital with that, because you'd be climbing the walls not knowing what's going on. I suppose if you had somebody right next to you that was like me, they go, no, it's all right, you're going to be fine, it's going to take about an hour and a half, don't worry about it, it's how they work, you got a light dose, don't worry about it, your mind's going to run away with you, Anyway, I gutted it out for what seemed like a million years, but in actuality, I think it was only like really an hour and a half maybe. And I started to lose the cotton mouth, and my brain felt like me again. Wow. So marijuana and gummies and all that shit for me, forget it. Don't need it, don't want it. No thank you. Like Huey Lewis said, I want a new drug, but not that one. Want a new drug. One don't make you sick. One that don't make you feel 3 feet thick. Well, that was me yesterday, 3 feet thick. Anyway, holy God Almighty, I'll never do that again. I don't think. I just can't see me doing it again. The only thing is, I would know so much more, and it would probably be much better. But I don't think I'm going to be willing to take the chance. I just don't like that kind of a high. And then your brain runs away with you. I was having an anxiety attack one time, and I didn't know what to do, so my fellow workers took me to the hospital and dropped me off. And I go in there, and there's a security guard sitting there with me while I was waiting, and I'm going to something about it's like he was trying to console me, but you could see he said the wrong thing. It's like, I think I'm just having anxiety or something like that. And he goes, well, you might be having a heart attack. I was like, oh. He goes, then he saw that he said the wrong thing. I was like, but probably not, because. And he got up and left the room. He thought, fuck, I've said the wrong thing to this guy. And when I was having the anxiety attack, I was just losing it. Back when I was going through the best friend and my wife getting together thing, tore me up. But anyway, they looked at me and they go, doctor concluded it's just an anxiety attack, from what I was telling. And so they sent a psychiatrist in, and she asked me about 2 questions and broke through that wall. I knew what it was, and I was fine. After that, they gave me some drugs. And my ex-wife came over to talk to me, and for some reason, I don't know what, and I said, you want one of these? And I was on them too for the anxiety. And it didn't do anything to me that I could tell, because I was so wound up. But it knocked her out. So they must have been really strong. I don't know what they were. But anyway, as far as gummies and marijuana, count old Daryl out. Come here, Coop. Come here. Coopy didn't eat his dinner last night, and his dinner was freaking hamburger. I think he's afraid of the bowl. I think he's afraid of the dog bowl. Because a lot of times I'll dump his dog bowl out on a plate, and then he'll eat it. Figure that one out. Oh well, I think it's Wednesday, and it's getting warm again. I just took my coat off. Don't eat gummies. Don't smoke pot. Maybe unless you're with somebody who can guide you. That may make it worse, though. I don't know. So anyway, and they could reassure you, it's the gummy. You're not having a heart attack. It's the gummy. It's the gummy. Reassuring you might help. Oliver, Ollie. So anyway, That was my day yesterday, actually afternoon. Holy God Almighty. Anyway, have a good day.